And welcome back to another episode of World War Selection. In this battle we have Marmelaaada in the red in the north versus the greatest that ever may eventually be, the XKaLiBaR, me, in the south in the yellow. We'll have a quick look at this map as we start. We are blessed with plenty of trees and decent amount of copper nearby, so that's not too bad. The pond is not very blessed over here, but if we wanted to, we could have gone. We can go over here where there's plenty of fish. Nothing in this pond. Absolutely nothing other than alligators, but that's not somewhere anybody needs to go to. Neither player would really need to spread out too much. Everything you need is close by. I mean, even got an iron over here on the right. You really don't need to go far out for a map like this. Gonna be able to build nice bases. We see Marmelaaada putting his wall down of huts, getting that big tree line, trying to pump out as many workers as he can by the looks of it. 29 for me, 33 for him, so I must have got supply blocked, unfortunately, or maybe I forgot to build workers at the start, which does sometimes happen for me. I do a funny old build here to confuse him. He was also on Discord at the time. He's saying, "What are you doing? What kind of a build is this?" And yeah, it was a bit of a funny build. I was pretending to go warriors to force him to get slingers quicker, but I'm going to switch to slingers as soon as I can. With 40 supply here for me. And for Marmelaaada, we got 40 supply, so that means I did catch up. He actually stopped building workers to get the foot upgrade. See, I'm not too sure whether I need to get the foot upgrade in a situation like this where you're getting as many workers out as possible. I feel like I don't think that's going to make as much unless somebody's going warriors, which I pretended I was, so maybe he did get the foot upgrade for that. But because about 5 minutes later, all these workers are going to get upgraded anyway, so there's not really much point. We see Marmelaaada going Asia, and I will obviously be going Asia. Feel more comfortable playing that type of style. Try to block my iron here. Planning for the future, killing off some tigers. Did get the mammoth here, which was nice for that extra food. The food is going, but my temple's still not ready. I'm so behind by the looks of it because I did go pits first. Marmelaaada pumping out his slingers now. If you have a look at this worker count, we got about 48 workers for me, and for Marmelaaada is 42. So whatever I did get ahead in workers. So that mind game there did work. Not too bad, not too bad. His eco's now booming. He's got his population upgrade. The houses are pretty much all done. He missed one house by the looks of it. You can see here he got 2 bulwarks there to protect his iron because he knows that's the iron he's going to go for. I don't think either player will be able to get to this iron just yet until we yam up these trees. So here we go. We've got his slingers are up and running. My slingers are up and running over here for some reason. And let's have a look at what have we got now. We've got 69 of 90 there, so the slingers are now pumping out. Only 3 pits. Didn't really need to get too many. Didn't want to overcommit on slingers. And we see Marmelaaada pushing out to do an attack. And we see my blueprints going down for the shooting ranges. But I have no wood whatsoever at the moment. The wood is not great. Let's have a look at Marmelaada's situation here. He's already on the iron. He's got wood. But is he building shooting ranges? No. Yep, he started building the shooting ranges and he's looking to get to... Oh boy. I thought he pulled back. This one slinger distracted me. I thought he pulled back and then I realized no, he went to the right side and got past me. No, this was not good. This was not good for me. Losing some workers there. Panic, but I decided quickly to delete my house so I can run in to intercept them as quick as possible. Going to lose a lot of workers here. A lot of workers will go down. As you can see, they're going down and down and down. Let's select them. 24 now. That was on 26, 23. Lost one of the Stone Age workers there. Another one there. Oh boy, oh boy. Lost a lot of stuff there, and also could not produce any more slingers because I upgraded the pits. Bad, bad, bad. But I got 46 workers, which isn't too bad. I have been producing it, whereas Marmelaaada is on 52, so he's now ahead on workers, and most likely he is now Iron Age. I'm on my way to Iron Age, hopefully halfway there, so not too far behind, but I have the army superiority. He cannot produce any more slingers, but he has got his shooting ranges up and running, so he'll be able to slowly match what I have. He did end up getting spearmen as a desperate result because he knew that the slingers are coming for him. A little split there to distract them that way, so I can come in over here. Not sure why, because that's not going to actually do anything, but now my archers are coming down to help as well, and we do find a gap in the wall to try and get in to do some of my own economical damage. Not that I'll be able to do much. He has got a lot stacked up. Did he lose any workers yet? Doesn't look like he's losing any workers, so he's done well to defend that off. Yeah, he's on 57 workers. He is on 57 workers, so that's that for now. But the attack's not over. I'm behind, so I'm gonna keep trying to come in to do as much damage to him as possible to slow him down. The shooting ranges are nearly all up and running, so the onslaught attack will be on its way. What's the eco looking like for me over there? It's all kind of average. I haven't got as much food as Marmelaaada by the looks of it. Archer's coming in now to stop him getting that iron, to slow down his medieval upgrade as best as I can. Where them workers? Them workers actually run completely away by the looks of it. So a couple of fights here. He's actually decided to go for this iron instead, which I should have moved in quicker to get to. But his army is now coming down to help, so that he'll be able to. But it does look. I got him off him. Got him off the iron again, which is slowing him down. He can't get to iron, to medieval just yet, and it looks like I am catching up. I'm catching up. I got plenty of iron, and I've managed to do the job I needed to do. And he's actually building some heavy spearmen, which is going to cost him. Managed to get around here as well into his base, so I could split his army up a bit, keeping him busy as best as I can. He's had to switch back to this iron, and let's have a look who wins the race to medieval. Oh, this is close. This is close. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna make it? It's so goddamn close. It's gonna be a mirror. It's gonna be a mirror finish by the looks of it. Oh, they're identical. Oh, completely identical. That is crazy. So it doesn't always, you ain't always out the game if you're behind. You just need to play a little bit clever. And because he had quite a lot of food saved up, he's managed to upgrade all his workers and still have plenty of food left. His food game is good. Really need to work on mine. I did a sneaky tower over here. But if I remember, my food was really suffering. Yes, my food is really suffering because I am wasting units trying to be aggressive. So that is what happens. And meanwhile, for some reason, my workers were going AWOL, kept going around here. And we're going to take account of this boar later as well. It's already got 2 of my workers for some random reason. And we have massive amount of heavy archers from Marmelaaada. Population already up. I know I can't beat that, so I do a little retreat still waiting for this tower to go up because I don't have any food, so it's taking way too long to get that up and running. And now he chases me. There is a lot of archers, I need to be careful here. Need to be careful, need to wait for that population, need to get as much food as possible. I really wanted to, and that boar, I can still hear that boar trying to kill me. Why is that worker going over there? And he attacks me now. He tried to split on me, but I'm trying to play it as clever as possible. I'm catching up here. He's going to try and go around here. I didn't realize that there was a gap. Really need to make sure, be a bit more aware. It kills all them workers. Oh, I destroyed the bloody house, not realizing that there was already a gap there, but managed to get inside the same time as him to try and kill his workers, to kill his archers there, but he manages to get some in, splits them, and I will lose some workers again, down to 44 workers. But the good thing for me is I will have a bigger army than him. He's at 67 workers. So I have a much bigger army. The only issue is I still need to get to his side of the base. Side of the map, I should say. And he's just upgraded his shooting ranges, which means he won't be able to produce much units that quickly, but he is getting maxed out. And because of the eco advantage, he's able to put some towers down. Finally, the tower is finished. And now with good micro, I'm going to try and do the best I can to get an advantage with regards to units. I see him putting down his stables. We're going to that kind of gameplay now. I'll try and run over there to try and stop that, but he sees me and he cuts me off. Best I could do now is just micro my heart out, pumping out as many archers as I can from home and bringing them down 146 of 150. I'm getting there. My food is suffering like crazy. But I smell blood. I smell blood. I know I'm outnumbering him units wise, and my micro is far more superior than the Marmelaaada. Look at that micro. And he has to build the desperate samurais by the looks of it. Oh, he's got the upgrade. Okay, allow him then, because he did have the eco, so he must have just got the upgrade for that. Why not? But they went down quickly. Melee units are no match for the heavy archers. The heavy archers play is real. Need to make the most of it in early medieval. You see the horses out yet? We don't see any horses out just yet. I have my own stables too. My horses are out. I am playing my heart out here to finally defeat the Marmelaaada. You can see that gap a bit better now. And we have a second farm as well, because he's struggling for food here. He's decided to get his second farm because he knows he's going to be producing so many units that are just going to die as soon as they pop out. And that is the plan here. I'm going to sit outside his shooting ranges, his barracks, and every time something comes out, I'm just going to shoot it and kill it. I outnumber him 50 to 1 at the moment, but the horses are coming to try and slowly do some damage, but they do cost food as well, so that's going to hurt his food eco at the minute. But he does have 86 workers. 86 workers at 100 supply here, so that's only 14 workers, and I managed to find a way in to try and do some damage to the workers. I'm not too sure if this was the right call, but it was the only call at this moment. What is my food supply like at the moment? Terrible, but I am at nearly 141 supply, so that's not too bad. He managed to move him off his food. Is that going to make much difference? He still has workers here on the food. We did manage to get some horses over here to do some damage. Did he lose any workers in that? He has lost some workers. I did manage to take some workers off him. Maybe about 8, I think it was. And that's proper messed him up here. His food is now short. And he's going to be... Look at this mess. Look at this mess. That's well done. He's got... How come the ball for him is not attacking him? Where's that ball gone? Where's that ball gone? Ah, forget the ball. Right. Got some horses, Ronin coming in. The archers are still going at it. 148 supply. I'm keeping that max supply. The key here for me as Asia is to keep above 140 supply at all times. To keep the pressure on. To suffocate the opponent. Especially if they play Asia, because they can't build anything. They could only build one by one, and then once that build, they gotta wait another 30 seconds before another one's built. But he did manage to get me here. He had some Ashugaris with the Ronins that did get me. Oh, then we have the sneaky spring holds. Gonna take down some shooting ranges, which is gonna stop him building units as well. Nicely done. One more hit. No, you bastard. I just needed one more hit. That would have been good. Then he would have been down to 3, 4, 5, 6. Still quite a lot of shooting ranges, but he would have been down some shooting ranges, and maybe I could have outmaneuvered him. Then struggling for food now. Definitely the second farm is the way to go. I think that is an important thing to do. Found a warehouse over here with the Ronins. So I went for that straight away. Not much damage to be done there. There's only a few workers, so that's nothing really. He's down. He's got about 76 workers. I don't think he's producing any more. Let's have a look. He's probably on his way to... No, he's not on his way. He's got no iron. He's got no iron. He can't get the one over here. The Ronins went to this one, so he's struggling. I know this. That he's struggling for that. The distraction of the one tower helps me there. Managed to get another spring hold. Am I going to be able to sneak another kill on the shooting ranges? That would be nice. That tower gave me time to kind of get a bit more of an army going, but he's overwhelming me, so I'm going to pull back. He's at 150 supply. These horses are getting wasted. Need to move them. Hit and run, hit and run. That's the key, but I was a bit distracted by this fight here because I ended up upgrading my shooting ranges as well, so I'm down to the rubbish. Ooh, got big horses here. We do have an army. We do have an army. Both similar at the moment. Both struggling for iron by the looks of it. I have plenty of wood, but he doesn't have plenty of wood. He's got plenty of food, but I don't have plenty of food. So it's a bit of a funny old game by the looks of it. I can't reproduce my army as quick as he can at the moment, so an exchange here would be beneficial for him. I need to play it clever. Need to play it clever. Need to find a way in. He knows he saw me. He's put his archers over here. I'm going to try and see if I can find a way in from the back. There is a gap. There is a gap. At the same time, I push in with the archers because I know there is a lot of archers there. Try to break down this warehouse. Try and break down this warehouse, but he keeps repairing it. But the repair finished, so they buggered off to go and repair this one. Bloody AI. And I get in there. Let's have a quick count of the workers. Oh no, I can't. There's too much to do there. Let's do that. And we'll watch 45 and 13. Let's see if any damage gets done. 1, 2, 3, 4 workers, 5 workers. 7 workers, 8 workers, and now we're pushing with the archers on his iron. We don't want him to get that iron. He still hasn't clicked late medieval yet. He's not ready. So that was a nice kill of 7 workers. He is down a bit on workers there by the looks of it, but he has been pumping out more and more. But that's him wasting his time up pumping out workers and not getting to late medieval. So the plan has worked, and we're going to keep pressuring him with the horses, making him chase the horses. He's got a lot of archers here though. There's a lot of archers. I should be pulling back. There's no need to take a fight if you're going to lose it. I've walled up as best as I can by the looks of it. And this hurt me. This hurt me so much here. I forgot that. I didn't realize that this finished. And I don't know how long that had been like that for, because my iron started suffocating. I'm already at late medieval. Marmelaada is only halfway to late medieval, so we are ahead by the looks of it. How many workers am I on? Plenty of workers. That's 90 workers, so not too bad, not too bad. Plenty of archers here now to start doing some damage. These horses got taken care of. Still, this is hurting me. This is hurting me so much at the moment, and because of that, he's gonna catch up with me. Bad mistake. 23. Oh my god, I got workers everywhere. Bloody hell, there's no point of having so many workers if 23 of them are not doing anything. Focus too much on what is going on up front in somebody else's base and not focused on what was happening in my own base. Still have not done anything. I kind of, to be honest, I kind of get happy when I'm microing units. I hate macroing. Yeah, I mean, you could be lazy and you could be doing the macro thing and you could do it very well. But then when you're also microing and attacking and being aggressive and splitting your units, it really distracts you from what you need to do at home. And to balance both is what makes a great player. That's the difference. Oh, getting really overwhelmed here. Need to pull back by the looks of it. He's pushing now with towers. I'm going to now need to start pushing with towers as well. Need to sort out my eco. Finally, only now 7 workers idle. 1 worker idle. Get in there. Get in there. And look how delayed I was for late medieval because of that. Oh no, sorry. I'm now going industrial. Looking to... Oh, there was a gap. But luckily I've had horses, so I decide to follow him with my horses. No point of... There are towers here, but I just wanted to follow him with the horses just to make sure they died. He has got some mounted samurais as well, so that must be costing him a bit of iron. And now he's switching to industrial. He's looking to go to China, but he's got no food. He's got no food. So all I really, at this point, the best thing I could possibly do... Oh, he found my iron there with the samurais. Let's have a look at the worker count. We got 82 workers for Marmelaada and 71 for me. So he's a little bit ahead there with the workers. Definitely a little bit ahead. Struggling for eco at the moment, trying to get to industrial. I really need to push him now to really make him cancel industrial. But if I push him, then I'm going to struggle to get into industrial. This, as I said, a bit of a balance going on here. I see him in the mini-map that he's trying to put some horses over here, but I managed to put a wall here, so he's not going to be able to get in this time round. I've got my horses in his base again, trying to find a way in, but he has got archers. He's got archers and he's put towers up here as well now, so it's very hard to attack into his base. I am attacking into him to try and cancel each other's workers out, to mess up each other's economy. Running out of wood for me. His eco is pretty decent. He's got enough food. He hasn't got enough iron. Has he found a way into my base? Oh, he starts going for one of my shooting ranges that has got no defense around it. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh, lost a Ronin there. That was a waste. Really don't want to fight archers with Ronins when they're getting really outnumbered like that. I would fight Ronins all day long with archers. Definitely much more cost effective. Now I have got to industrial before him, trying to get that population upgrade, but really suffering for food at the moment. And while I'm suffering for food, I'm not able to produce a max army, which is not great. Maybe I should have cancelled that population upgrade. Maxed out first and then got it eventually. I mean, this is not very efficient here at the moment. And he does manage to get in as well. Chasing him down with one Ronin there. And he's actually gonna get into industrial, and he's gonna have a comfortable supply here. That is the difference here at the moment. But I am industrial, and I'm gonna start getting some industrial units which are going to tip the game to my favor. Finally have China. That beautiful song, that beautiful building. Love it. Some horses over here to the side. They're not going to do anything, but it did end up making me pull back my units, and every time I'm not attacking him, he's just getting more and more ahead by the looks of it. But that's okay. I've got towers, I've got horses in there. I can stop this nonsense. Oh, is he going to get one? He's going to get one. Oh, that was an industrial worker as well. Really need to get them built. How much do these cost? 400 iron. Don't have the iron. Don't have the iron for that. And what is the plan here for Marmelaaada? He's upgraded these stables, looking like he wants to go mounted horseman. Upgrading 2 barracks as well. So he had plenty of eco. All his houses have been upgraded. He had the wood for it. And he's getting his population upgrade and building more houses up front here. Doing everything you need to do for China. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, we see the mounted horseman there. And we think, oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Gonna have to retreat back. Need to get that armored car. I want to get the armored car all the way to his base to do some eco damage. That's the only thing I got for me right now. And the fact that I got my population upgrade before him. Although he has got his now. But I've got better supply. But oh, look at the eco. He's just suffering so badly at the moment. He's got 10,000 food. How did he get so much food? Oh, he upgraded both of his... Did he upgrade? He upgraded quite a lot of workers, but kept these Stone Aged ones there still. That is pretty good. So this is gonna do a big push. Meanwhile, I've got this guy over here, 5 kills already. Hopefully that's gonna do some damage to his eco. But by the looks of it, I mean, he could build archers and militiamen for free basically at the moment. And that's what makes the big difference. I purposely targeted the mounted horsemen with the armored cars, waypointed that, and look at the amount of militiamen coming now. Now he's had to build hand cannons at home, 5 hand cannons to try and defeat the 1 armored car. Not too bad, 7 kills on the armored car, so that's done quite well. Not too bad. I should have pushed a bit harder here. I could have taken them down, but I was a little bit scared of these towers and the mass militiamen coming. They're gonna own everything. I think he still wins this. The militiamen still win it. The melee helps. Yeah, the melee helps. Because they're just cheap. Where's the armoured car gone? Is it dead? Oh, it's the second one, I think. Yeah, that died. So not too bad defending with these. If I could have got inside his base, that would have been a different story. But I couldn't get inside his base. Very important to do a decent base. And we've got some Chinese soldiers as well. So now it's a battle of who can outproduce the other opponent with the better units. He's at 214 supply. I'm down to 134. Things are costing too much. Did I make a mistake going abstract? Should I have gone India? Maybe. But we're going to try and get as many armored cars as we can. See what they can do. See if they are worth the weight in iron. Oh, would the elephants been better? I don't know. I've been having bad luck with elephants recently, but I think with a combination of factories costing a lot of iron as well, maybe the elephant huts are the better choice. We split up the armored cars. We're going to try and go do some more eco damage. Something here shooting. Wow, he's got a lot of hand cannons at home. That's a lot of hand cannons at home. I think he's going to try and bring them forward. Oh, there's a gap there. See if I found that gap. I think the gap only just appeared. These hand cannons are a bit clumped up there. He has got about 10 though. That's going to hurt. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. I should have just moved straight in. Oh my god. I'm not too sure if I can get. I think go round. Should have got in there. Bad mistake by me there. Bad mistake. They even managed to kill any. Wow, one's got 18 kills, but I think they were like archers and militiamen, so they don't really count. And these militiamen are just overwhelming me. Elephants are much better. I think I could have got more elephants out, possibly. And find a way in there, but it's too late. Oh, there's so many hand cannons. 144 supply. Marmelaaada at 250 supply, thanks to the mass production of China. He finds a way around my base with the mounted horsemen, but I've got the armored cars there to defend against them. Producing anything I can at the moment to try and keep up with this onslaught from Marmelaaada. What is the worker count at the moment? 106 workers for Marmelaaada. So he's I mean, when you get comfortable with China, you end up with a lot of resources. And look at me, 14 workers being idle. They're in the towers. We got, what's that, 86, 92 workers. So not too bad, but my stuff is costing a lot. And this is not looking good. The wood is okay-ish. We still haven't got enough houses yet, but we don't really need it just yet. We haven't even got to that over 200 supply, and now he finally brings his hand cannons forward. This is the time I should have sent my armored cars to his base, but he's got so much. He's got so much here. This is gonna be a big hit. This is gonna be a big hit by the looks of it. Need to spread these. They're too clumped up. The hand cannons are doing way too well when they're all clumped up. And we've got soldiers. Oh, he sent the soldiers in to detonate them as well. God damn it. How much damage did these do? 22 damage. 450 when they explode. That's huge. And now he's broken through. All I have is armored cars and some pitiful archers. $139 supply. Marmelaaada over 200 supply, still pumping out everything and anything from his stuff, and I'm now having to build desperate ashigarus just to fight militiamen, which cost nothing, and now the hand cannons are destroying all my buildings. But we're defending this, we're defending it. Just the only issue now is these hand cannons at the back. They're doing a lot of damage. And he's found my extra iron, which is not good, Imagine if I had 10 MG elephants, that would have been so much better. 160 supply, still not great. Can't produce enough. Don't have the economy whatsoever. The economy is messed up. Trying to get an airfield now. Maybe should have built that a bit sooner. That would have, and then sent it over here would have been nice. Or in fact, yeah, there's no point in building it anywhere else. Maybe want to be a bit more closer. Maybe build it here, away from his, where he can see, to get to his base. Something to consider later. Definitely not worth building it all the way back here if you want to attack his workers. So we got a sort of army here with a mixture of Ronins and archers. Oh, that's a waste. That's a waste. That's wasted. Oh, we got the howitzers coming now. That means he must have got his foreign supply depot, and he's pumping out tanks as well. Oh boy. I've got nothing. There it is. He's got the light tank. I've got nothing against that. I cannot kill that. What? Cannot. Nothing other than building howitzers myself. Do I even have tanks? I don't even have tanks. Where are my tanks? Oh, I need to get that upgrade. Really needed them tanks. But he's got the hand cannons. Now I've got no hand cannons. I didn't waste any. Didn't work on my iron properly. Should have worked on my iron a bit better. There was 5k left on that. Should have got that earlier as well, whilst I had the chance. You know, next time, whilst I'm playing the aggressor, I think I will try and get iron away from my base before, so that way the ones near my base are protected later on. And that's a GG by the looks of it. No machine gun balloons aren't going to help here. There's tanks, there's armored cars now, there's hand cannons, there's mounted horsemen, there's howitzers, and that's a GG. Well played, well played. What a game, what a game. And Marmelaaada gets his 10 points. He had to work for them 10 points. Unfortunately, I'm not that high in the ranks just yet. I do lose some silly games. This wasn't a silly game to lose. I lost to a great player. So that was a fun game. And he made China work. I really need to work on my industrial game, my late game. Been losing quite a few. I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Until next time, goodbye.